Okay, so on today's video, we are going to replace this little 5-inch screen radio with a bigger 8.5 screen with Apple Carplay and Android Auto. First, we'll begin by removing 2 screws. They're either hex or Phillips. I've done this before in the past. There's a little rubber piece here. You got to pull this up and out like so, and you toss that over here onto the passenger seat because you'll need that later. And there are the 2, they're hex, right? No, they're Phillips. So in this case, those are Phillips. We'll go ahead and take those out. Gucci, Gucci, goo. Now, once those are out, we'll take them and we'll throw them right here because we're going to need them for later. Now, last time I did this on a Ram a few years back, they were hex. That's why I said it is. Now, the next part is just pull it out. It's got clips in it, so you just give it a little... Oh, it's not coming. I need 2 hands for this. So with that, I gave it a little manhandle, and it comes right out. You needed 2 hands. I put them in here. Okay, so once it's out, I got dust back here. We unplug everything, including the cigarette lighter, all of that stuff. And I gotta get a vacuum in here and clean that. That's just nasty. Again, don't blame me for it. I bought the truck used with 30,000 miles, so the person before me might have went 4-wheeling. Who knows? Okay, so once it's out, it should look like this, okay? Just note that a lot of these clips have little push button things. You got to push in before you pull it out. Just don't go yanking on it. This one, the big main one, had this thing that you had to pop out and it lifts up, see? Then you can unplug that. So be aware of that. So this is the kit from infotainment.com that will be going in there. Okay, so we will begin. Hey. All right, so we'll start with taking the radio bezel holder out. And those are Phillips. I'm sorry, the radio holder, the screws are out. Remember, you have to slide upwards first. See, there's a little tab. Slide upwards first, and then remove that. Now, we're going for the radio bezel holder. And those look to be hex. Yes, they are. So, all right, let me take those out, and I'll be right back. Oh, first take the old radio out, see? Forgetting things. Okay, to hold the radio in, there was 4 screws. To hold the bezel, there was 9 hex-type screws. And you remove this, and that's what that would look like there. Put in your new bezel. Install your screws, well, your hex things first, all around the perimeter here. Once that part's complete, this is what the new bezel will look like. Now we install this piece, which is your main screen. Make sure you don't install it upside down. Once you slide your radio into place, now you install your 4 screws. Okay, once finished, it should look like that. And like that. Very nice. Very nice. Look at that. Now let's go install it in the truck. Actually, first before you do that, we got to hook up all the adapter wires. So this one I just plugged in. Then I'm going to plug these 2, which goes to this. And this, which goes to this. It's basically all color-coded. You know, the square hole goes into the square hole. I'm sorry. Green goes green, blue to blue, blue to blue, except for this one. This one was, plug was brown, but yet it's gray, but I don't know, whatever. All right, now let's go install it in the truck. And once you're back in the truck, you connect your harnesses to the adapters, and it's basically just straightforward. I need 2 hands, or else I would go through each process, but it's basic and simple, this part. All right, and after you put all the wires and connect everything inside, you place this in and snap back all the snaps like so. All right, she's in there. Then I got to put the 2 screws back, but let's give a test first. No, you know what? let's do the screws first. Let me punish myself if it doesn't work and I got to take it all apart again. All right, screws it back in. Don't forget the rubber thingy that we threw in the seat. There we go. Put that back. Mash that down. There we go. Oh, look how nice. Look how nice. Woo-hoo. Moment of truth. Fiat? What the? I guess I got to give it a minute to load up. Let's get rid of this. So it's got to load up. We'll give it a little bit. Does my air conditioning work? Yes. All right. You know that works. There we go. That's kicking on. Nice. All right, so I got to go through the whole setup thing. But this is, now you get the idea. So let me go do all of this stuff. And that was pretty good, huh? What do you think? What do you think? Come on, a round of applause. Okay, so the first time I started it said Fiat. Then the rear camera wasn't working. The XM radio didn't show up. So, you know, I went inside, started looking through things, thinking maybe they sent me the wrong screen. They didn't. What has to happen is the computer needs to read the radio needs to compute it back and forth, blah, 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 blah. So, needless to say, when I came back into the truck, I said, okay, it's been about 15 minutes. I started it up, and voila. So, here it is. The XM radio now shows up. The backup camera, which wasn't working, now does. All right. So it has to read back and forth for a little bit, and then everything will go into normal. And then, hey, look, man, even when you shut it off, it says RAM. So there you go, guys. Have a great day. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. Have a good day.